Hi, welcome back to my cup of TV with Jenny,
JD and Kat.
So, RM is on a song with someone called COLDE. I say someone. I don't know if they're a someone or someone's.
We shall find out.
I don't know if it's an individual or a group. Please let us know in the comments. And I'm assuming it said COLDE. There's an E on the end, so it's not COLDE. It's just COLDE. People are here for this kind of professionalism.
Yeah.
We do our research. We know our shit.
I've been busy. I haven't looked into anything.
To be fair though, I think we're like quite a few army who, you were just going about your business and you saw RM.
Yeah. All of a sudden dropped a collab, dropped this, dropped that, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
He's one of them that I just never know that. I'm almost like not surprised. It's just out of nowhere he'll just drop something that he's been working on secretly, squirreling in the background, and I'm just oh okay. So
well, I'm interested to see what this is going to be because I do feel like RM does work with people in different genres of music. Because I think it's easy to go, okay, RM, he's a great songwriter, but he's a rapper. He'll do his rap on someone's song, and then it may be vocal, it may be rap, and it's a different style. I mean, the one with Balm Tiger, different style, and then
he's an artist himself, and he loves artists. He loves art.
Very different.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like he has. I'm not saying the others don't, but yeah, he is the one that you'd be less surprised to be like, oh, he's dipping his finger in all these different artistic genres, and that's less surprising for him because he has an appreciation for all forms of art.
Yeah. So please remember to like, comment and subscribe. And as we said in the comments, please let us know about COLDE. COLDE.
I recognise him.
그리고 다시 나를 찾지 마. 잊을 수 있을까? 아무도 모르게 같이 오고 있는 우리의 사랑은 기억은 그렇게 날 쉽게 잊은 채 마주치지 못하게 너를 빼앗아갔네.
Jazzy.
다시는 사랑한단 말하지 마. 다시는 우리라고 하지 마. 지금 이곳을 나가면 너와 나 도착하는 사랑의 마지막.
Doubling's really pretty.
네가 보여줬던 마음과 주었던 사랑이란 거짓말 이제 모두 가져가. 그리고 다시 나를 찾지 마.
Love is violence. You didn't know that somebody someday's gonna break all of the silence. We're losing the balance. Lost all the pilots, lost in your dream, lost in the city. You begging for the pity. 그냥 가져. 날 망치고 너는 또 영영 행복하다. 이제 가져. 이제 가져. 그냥. Come to the low side. 거짓말이 된 모든 chemistry. To the low side. Wanna fucking die when you next to me. To the low side. I'm sorry I can't remember how I used to be. Honestly, it's the honest thing. Told you say you loved me. Hey.
돌아갈 수 없는 우리 더는 아무것도 아니게 끝이 어딘지 모르게 falling 떨어지네.
다시는 사랑은 또 말하지 다시는 꿈이라고 하지마 지금이 없을 나가는 너와 도착하는 사랑의
I
마지막
like how it's built to this point.
네가 보여줬던 마음과 추억 다 사랑이란 거짓말 이제 모두 가져가 그리고 다시 나를 찾지 마
As we said, something different.
Yeah, it was interesting.
It was like a very clear 4 sections. The first bit, I was like, I want to close my eyes.
I
Do
found
you know what I mean? It made me want to close my eyes.
most of it I found quite relaxing.
Yeah.
Which I felt like it went with at the beginning. Did we see like whales swimming in the sea or something?
It's definitely like fish
Yeah,
underwater.
and it was that kind of gentle, yeah.
And he's like nice vocals.
And even when RM came in, it was different because it hit because he was doing his rapping,
So it's
but it
spoken
was
word.
Still, it had a soft flow to it, so it felt kind of like, oh, I could
I
just.
tell you what it was with RM. It's like he could be doing a guided meditation. He's talking you.
Or he should do audiobooks and stuff, but
We could talk
but
me
he
into
loves
anything.
he loves poetry as well,
Yeah.
so that makes sense. And then when it moved into this almost like representation of like a thunderstorm.
Well, no, because there was 4 parts. I felt like there was that first bit, then there was RM's bit, then he came back again, and there was a violin in there as well. And it's almost like you could feel like if you were performing, the lights would come on an orchestra behind him, kind of part.
Yeah.
And then it went into that flashing light, like you said, like a storm as well.
But it was like different
As well.
representations of water, because and then when it was, I think it was supposed to be rather than the fish, like they were in the sea, but then they also had that whirlpool in front of them.
Getting bigger.
Yeah, so it was all these different representations of like water, if that's rain or they're in it.
And then I think if the water's going around them, are they in the centre of the whirlpool? And the fact that it was getting bigger made me think like whatever this, and because it was dark water, almost like whatever darkness is around them or they're talking about, it's pulling them in, they're getting closer to being dragged into it. I'm really annoyed there's no subs on that.
Yeah, obviously it's, and that's surprising. Again, it probably comes down to the company
The label,
that's released that, but the lyrics of that song are obviously very important and we would like to understand it. But the way it's, so again, when we don't have lyrics, we just focus on how it makes us feel. But yeah, for me it was like, at first I was like, oh, this is relaxing, but then actually I was like, oh, actually no, it's like a slow burn, steady pain.
A bit angsty.
Yeah, brooding and so yeah, I'm intrigued to find out what they were saying. But from just a purely audible sense, the mixture of their voices together were really, really nice contrast, and COLDE's vocals were lovely.
Yeah.
I recognise him. I don't know. But it gets to that point now,
Yeah.
whether it's an actor or a singer or whatnot, I see so many faces again and again. I'm like, why do I know you? So I don't know. But I've seen him somewhere.
There was definitely a story through, because like I said, it was very relaxing to start with, and then as it built and it got to the end, there was more desperation in that end part.
Yeah. But also very, I say simple, but there was a lot going on, but as in really simple, just the contrast of the black and white was really nice as well.
I felt it had like a blue tone.
It was very raw, you know, like it was just block colours, kind of not much going on.
I note they had the chairs there, but neither of them sat down.
Yeah, so what were the chairs for?
Maybe them walking around with the pool in the middle was a bit of indecision. They're not ready to give in yet. They're still looking for another way, and maybe sitting on the chair would have been giving in.
Yeah. And also, like, sitting on the chair is when you're still, and nothing there was still. The water was constantly churning, so they obviously didn't feel like they could be still.
Unsettled.
Who knows? But
I think
whoever hurt
Erin
them
will really like that.
Shame on you. Whoever hurt them.
Yeah, they were,
Erin
like, what I found interesting was in the beginning, I thought it was giving me a jazzy feel, but I can't pinpoint why, because normally for me jazzy feel means like certain instruments I hear give me that vibe. But I'm thinking that it's not that. I don't know. There's something in
I
it.
think
You would
RM's like first part was almost like speaking poetry rather
Spoken
than
word,
rapping.
yeah. I was going to say, you get a lot of that similar performance style in maybe jazz clubs.
Yeah.
That's maybe why. But yeah, like, whatever they were singing about, I feel like whoever hurt them, shame on you.
You go after the people that hurt them.
No,
I will provide the
no.
comfort. I don't know why I did that. This is RM we're talking about.
And then their clothing as well, just very simple.
Yeah.
You know. Although RM's shoes looked massive.
They look like clown shoes was my initial thought with them.
On the toe, they had bulbous. I was like, eh? I was like,
Yeah.
what shoes you wearing, boo? It's like, you don't normally wear shoes like that. But yeah, just, you know what I mean, as in colour wise and the scene,
Yeah.
it was black and it was white and it was very stripped back and just plain.
Yeah.
Which gave it a sense of vulnerability.
It did, and it
And nowhere
really
to
made you
hide.
focus on what you were hearing.
Yeah. Shame there's no lyrics. Subs. But sorry, we don't.
We'll look those up in our own time.
No, yeah.
Yeah, definitely make sure we get that one to Erin.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't. Maybe the label weren't expecting it to have much of an international audience. You know, maybe they weren't expecting it, so they were like, "Oh, it's fine." You know,
I
two
think-
Korean artists, maybe.
But
it'll
you
just
know
go
when you
Korea,
put
but-
RM on something.
Yeah,
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would hope that maybe the label would be like, "Oh wow, it's got actually international attention. They want to know what this is about. Let's put subs on it."
Or maybe part of it is them saying, we don't want to give it to you all here. You're going to have to go and dig for yourself.
Yeah.
You have to look into it further.
Yeah.
So that was our reaction to Cold featuring RM. I like that they say RM of BTS. It's always so of BTS, never just their name. I love that they're like, yes, I'm doing my solo stuff, but I'm still part of something. And in a way, I feel like it's them. I'm promoting myself, but I'm still promoting my boys too.
But yeah.
Okay. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.